Hola, it's the middle-aged gamer here. We're playing Train Simulator 2014 again, and got quite a few exciting things. First and foremost, hit subscribe. It asked you to subscribe during the intro video, and if you haven't, go ahead and reverse the video, go back and subscribe. Don't worry about the big red subscribe button right around your window. Go back, watch that intro again. I paid a full $5 for that. Very expensive. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the career tab here. Got a couple updates on the studio. I got a prize giveaway coming away once I hit 500 subscribers. We'll be talking about that during the video, along with the update on the studio. I am recording, or actually playing the game on a new computer, recording on my old computer. I'll have specs for both in the description for the video as well. And unfortunately, I did career scenario 4 and 5. And when I went back to review the videos, I had an audio problem I didn't recognize. And I won't be able to upload these videos immediately, so I'm going to have to go back and play them. But anyways, for this one, I'm going to go ahead and play Career Scenario 6. It says, and put out the waters Part 2. Although the very worst of the Pacific storm is expected to pass over the California coastline soon, the weather conditions remain difficult and there are concerns about possible flood damage to the right-of-way. As engineer of Amtrak Train 768, you will be continuing southbound for San Diego. But operations are far from normal on the railroad today. That sounds absolutely fucking amazing. Let's go ahead and start the scenario, and I'll give you guys an update here shortly. Alright, video's loaded up, and it says you are now cleared to proceed southbound. From Oceanside, we have various reports of high water and water-soaked roadbed, and a 70-mile-per-hour limit is in effect on the line, so no 90-mile-per-hour trips. Let's go ahead and take the train brake off, because that takes forever to release the air. And it says do not exceed 70 miles per hour or less as posted during the remainder of your run. You can expect to meet a special movement and track 7903 north on a double track near Carlsbad. Dispatch, you're out. Absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and get this going here. Turn the blinkers on. I don't think we need the wipers on. We don't need the cab light, I don't think. No, let's go ahead and take that off. No, it's overcast, but it's not that big of a deal. Turn the bell on while we're at the station here. Anything else we need to do? Oh, I do have the sander going here. Make sure you have that for the takeoff. Don't want any wheel splint to deduct from your points there. There we go. Let's go ahead and get moving on out. You can see the frame rate is much smoother than it has been in the past. That's partially due to the new computer, and also partially because I'm not recording on the same computer. Only other difference is I do have Train Simulator loaded to a solid state drive or SSD drive to ensure that it runs as fast as possible with as little lag or issues as possible as well when it's trying to pull data while you're playing the game. Definitely helping out a ton, as you can see. The range should be definitely smooth as you guys are viewing it as well. Just take a quick train by so you guys can see the graphics here. Everything is turned up to the max. And still beautiful in my opinion. I know some people have stated otherwise, but I don't think it gets any better than that. Okay, just gotta make sure we don't go over 70 coming up here. And let's bring up our task list. Looks like we're going to be going via Carlsbad and Ponto, and we're going to be picking up passengers at Solona Beach. Get back on track here. Thank you guys for waiting there. Okay, most importantly, I do have a prize giveaway coming up, and To, of course, earn the prize, you must be subscribed. I'm also going to be coming up with probably a contest that anybody can do that's not complicated and that can't be cheated, is my hope, but we'll see about that. And I will give away the prize once I hit 500 subscribers. I'll make a video of what the prize is and how you can win it. So please, if you're watching, go ahead and subscribe for that prize giveaway. Again, once I hit 500 subscribers, you'll be able to win a prize, and you must have been a subscriber in that first 500. So anybody from that subscribes after 500 is not eligible. That is going to ensure that the people who first watch my videos definitely get the prize, and I definitely respect everybody out there who has been following me as of now. Just want to make sure again that we don't go over 70 miles per hour here. And just about 3 or over 3.5 mile to go to Carlsbad. Again, we're not stopping at that station. We're just going via, which means we're passing on by, passing through. Other updates before I hit any major milestones and fuck up this video is I do have the new computer. It's of course recording through my old computer. Had a lot of issues with the audio and video, for that matter, of trying to get everything worked out, especially so I can stream live. I will be streaming every Saturday for the next couple weeks on twitch.tv under the Middle Age Gamer altogether. Feel free to go ahead and check me out on twitch.tv this weekend. Would really love if I could have a few subscribers I could talk to while I'm playing the game. If you guys have any suggestions or want to see a certain route, I will play it live. And if I fuck up, you guys will see me fuck up in its entirety. Can't talk today. And it will be totally unedited. If I do a good run, I'll probably end up saving it for a YouTube clip as well. And you guys' name will definitely be mentioned on YouTube. If you're talking to me at the same time I'm playing the game, I'll give you guys a shout out as well. So again, every Saturday, probably going to be starting around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, just to give you a rough idea, but that is tentative. Depends on how drunk or how much I drank the night before. Coming up to Carlsbad. It did make a mention of a problem with the, I guess, was it road beds, track beds, whatever you want to call it, due to the heavy rain that we experienced in part 1 of this route, which hopefully I'll be able to upload to YouTube fairly soon. Actually, it looks like it's cleared up quite a bit. I'll go ahead and turn the wipers off. I don't really see any rain as of now. In fact, this would be a good time. Where is it? There you go. And I don't want that view, but I guess I have to take that view, unfortunately. So I'm going to try to get closer to the track. And again, just be mindful of the speed. You don't want to go over 70 miles per hour, which on this downhill part I'm about to do, unfortunately. Alright, it says we have a track inspection crew at the single track bridge south of Ponto. From the beginning of Ponto single track until you pass this crew, reduce your speed to no more than 20 miles per hour and freely sound the horn with your bell dispatcher out. Probably should have sounded my horn. Do I see a rainbow back there? I hope I'm not still in the closet seeing that rainbow. Let's go ahead and slow this down. I think this is where we need to get down to 20 miles per hour. At least I'm hoping so, otherwise I could look like an idiot right here. sure I get under 20 here before we hit this upcoming bridge. Go ahead and turn the bell on. Alright, so this is the single track by the bridge, and I can see the crew right there. Just want to make sure I'm beneath 20. And need to be very mindful of the speed as well. Especially since it looks like we're going to be going downhill slightly. I don't see the decline on the graph yet, but we'll see. Haven't seen that 20 mile per hour reduction quite yet. There it is. So yeah, we're definitely doing 20 miles per hour in the right way, which is good. That means that I haven't fucked up in front of y'all, you YouTube viewers and subscribers out there. That's positive, right? It's definitely a good thing. Just again, freely sounding the horn here. And I'm not sure if that means we can go ahead and pick back up in our speed. I believe it does. Let's go ahead and pick the speed up again. Oh, well, there's still a crew out there. I don't know if I have to be doing 20 past them or not. Say, watch the fuck out, I'm speeding up here. Frame rate's absolutely wonderful. First time I've been recording where getting smooth frames pretty much the whole time. Still a couple issues with the game's optimization I'm not really too fond of, but with recording on a separate computer and having a beast of a computer to play the game on, it's definitely helping out quite a bit. Okay, so let's take a quick look outside here. Nice view, so as you can see how far you can see out with the smooth frame rate. Basically I have everything turned up to the max again, so getting quite a bit of detailing. As you know, the Pacific Surfliner route has quite a bit of details compared to some of the other routes. And just look at all the different buildings, cars, etc. that you see as you pass by. Pretty insane in certain areas, especially once you get closer to LA. You got all the walls and industrial parts up there as well. Alright, again, we're going to be giving a prize giveaway once I hit 500 subscribers. As long as you subscribe between the first subscriber and the 500 subscriber, you will be eligible, and I'll release a couple things on what you can do to get that prize pack. Looking at spending probably about, I'd say $100 to $150 on something that hopefully everybody would want out there. So I'll be releasing a video on that along with the video on my studio here fairly soon. Obviously the studio video is going to come first since that's almost completed. I just have a couple screens to mount before I make the video on that. And then once I hit 500 subscribers, I'll make the video on what the prize is. And I do see another rainbow out there. We're going to be chasing that pot of gold today. And just about 5 miles to go to Solona Beach. And just to double check, I do have to pick up passengers there. So we'll be stopping here momentarily to go ahead and pick up passengers from Solona Beach Station. Again, just being mindful of the intersections as best as possible, while also being mindful of the speed. Don't want to turn the windshield wiper on there. I don't remember seeing a fucking rainbow. Either I'm turning gay or there's definitely a rainbow out there. Not necessarily a bad thing, I'm just saying. Have yet to see a rainbow in this game. I didn't know they actually had it, so that's quite interesting. It's either that or the drugs I've done in my past lifetime that's causing me to see that. And going down a bit of a decline here, so just got to be a little bit careful. Got the independent brake on right now. You actually see the car is switching lanes in the road to the right of us too, which I've never noticed that. Uh-oh, got some rain coming, it looks like. Definitely do. The weather's not too bad. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad either. Alright, so we're coming into Solona Beach here. Go ahead and leave the bell on since we're heading in here. And we gotta get down to 60. And independent brake is still on. Just want to double check that before I get up here. ETA is showing about, was that 32 seconds behind. Not sure if that's actually the case or not. We'll know once we get to the station. Maybe I should have been booking it at 90 miles per hour in that last section when I could have. But you never know. I mean, that's the trials and tribulations of a train simulator. Switching off the main track here. A single track, I should say. We'll just pump the brakes here for a second as we come in. Coming in a bit hot here. As you know, the brakes on the Amtrak are quite good, so it can more than handle slowing down properly. There we go. Let's go ahead and load some passengers. Pretty good stop. Can actually stop. There it goes. And we'll go ahead and pick up some passengers here. Again, we're at Solona Beach. We're going to be heading to Miramar via Sorrento Valley. Make that little roll with the R. It's about as Spanish or Hispanic as I get. Sorrento. I'm a white boy, but if I need to roll my R's, I definitely can, given the situation. Thing is, do we need our lights on? Probably do. Where are they at again? Oh, right here. There it goes. Go ahead and turn the lights on. Oh, another thing I need to do is take the train brake off, make sure my independent brake is on, which it is. All aboard. Go ahead and take the independent brake off, and we're clear to proceed southbound. Go ahead and put the sander on, which is the blue thing right there, before giving it some throttle. Not really moving like I want to. Not sure why, maybe because the track's wet. There we go. Now we're starting to proceed forward, which is good. And got that rainbow in the background right there. Seems to be changing sizes quite a bit. Not sure if it does that in real life. It's not Rainbow Simulator, it is Training Simulator, by the way. I'll put it back to 100% right here. We're switching back to the single track. Again, I appreciate you guys watching out there, and also for the comments and the subscribers as well. So a bit of speed reductions coming up. We got 65 and 50 miles per hour. Just want to be mindful again of the speed. Hopefully I don't sound like a broken record player. On the backside, you can see the textures are really nice. Everything out in the distance is very nice too. Alright, so we'll be reducing to 65 and 50 here for a second. Go ahead and turn the wipers off. Looks like it's cleared up again. Man, and in the first mission of this, the rain was absolutely insane. I wish I had that on camera, or I should say I do have that on camera. Wish I had recorded properly, so I'm gonna have to go back and make a video on the first part of this route as well. Hear the metal hitting metal on the turn here. Nice view of the ocean coming around this bend. Here we go. Get a nice little shot of that. And it goes back to 70, then to 55. I'm just going to get up to 55 and stay at that point right there. Not sure what my ETA is since we're going via a station before heading into the final station, but again, going to be somewhat mindful of the speed. I do like this part of the track. Favorite part is going to be, I think it's Miramar Hill, which I think we're stopping right before the hill, if I remember right. I do remember this part from the Riding the Surf videos 1, 2, and 3. Heading towards, what is it? San Diego. And towards the end here you get to Miramar Hill, which I thought was pretty fascinating. Going through some tight twists and curves. Twists and turns, I should say. back to 70 miles per hour. Very, very good frame rate so far. Hopefully the audio turns out good on this video. And we'll be stopping at Miramar fairly shortly, especially keep up with 70 miles per hour. Only have about, what did it say there? 6 miles to go, 6.5 miles to go. Rather barren part of the route, which is fairly nice considering you're coming out of LA, and for the first hour or so of actually driving, you know, you're in industrial districts and real urban areas. So to come out here to the more rural area is definitely fairly nice. Alright, and again we're going via Sorrento Valley. Oh, hang on, I gotta say Sorrento Valley. Roll my damn R's there. And I gotta hit down to 40 miles per hour for a short section, which means we're switching off a track more than likely. And hopefully I'm making decent time. Again, I'm not really pushing the envelope on hitting the max speed at every section. I wonder if I'm actually going to go through Miramar Hill. I think Miramar Station is before you actually hit the hill, but I've been wrong before, so we'll see what happens. Again, we're not stopping at this station here. Heading up to Miramar shortly after this station. That's why we had to get down to 40 right there, switching off to the right side of the track. Going to take the independent brake off, leave the throttle where it's at, get up a couple miles per hour, and then go down a couple here shortly. And let's go ahead and start reducing our speed via the independent brake, e-brake as I like to call it. As I'm playing this game, I can hear the train horn from somewhere else. Urgent, we have a report of a possible track washout on the south slope of Miramar Hill. I'm going to hold you at the summit until we know the situation. I will route you in this Miramar South Y while you are stopped. Pull head into the dwarf signal at the south end of the Y track and await instructions. Dispatch your out. Okay, so pull your head end up to dwarf signal at the south end of the Y track. I think that just means stop in Miramar. Could be wrong about that. Unless I have to do a switch, which I'm not sure if I have to or not. We'll find out here in a minute. So we're going up Miramar Hill. I don't know yet Is Miramar in the middle of the incline and decline for Miramar Hill? I guess we'll find out in a second. Again, if you're just tuning in, it's the Middle Age Gamer here. Appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and make a comment on YouTube as well. They've been very helpful in the past. I'm sure they will be in the future. All right, let me get down to 30 here. Just gonna pump the brakes for a second. Make sure we get down to 30 for this turn right here. There we go. Looks like the beginning of Miramar Hill, so maybe Miramar Station is on top of the hill. We'll find out. Looks like we're starting the incline right now. You can get some really nice shots if we're trying to take some screenshots up here in these hills. Have yet to really take a day out of just doing that, but you can kind of see around these bends. I mean, that's just gorgeous right there, coming around the different bends. And it's shots like that that make me want to play train simulation games as opposed to something else like I could be playing Battlefield 4 right now, which I also love that game as well, but this is definitely a bit more relaxing than some of the other games out there. Beautiful. Got a yellow signal here. Should mean the next stop is red, if I remember right. That's what I'm assuming after many hours of playing this game. Again, if anybody has made it this far in watching the video, I thank you. You're probably 1 out of 10 people watching the video right now, the original couple thousand who probably viewed it at some point in the near future, or a couple hundred depending on the video. Let's take my independent brakes off, losing speed still, so it's going to speed up a bit. And just over a mile to go to Miramar, and it looks like we're just 20 seconds ahead of schedule, which is good considering I really haven't pushed the envelope like I could have. I'm gonna go ahead and stay in cab just so I don't fuck this up. Getting close to the top of the hill. So Miramar is in between the incline and decline of Miramar Hill, which completely makes 100% sense. Go ahead and turn my bell on as we approach the station. Do have a few spare seconds here. If I need to, I can go ahead and slow down a bit more. I'm going to go ahead and get down to 15 miles per hour. Seeing as we have the extra time, I don't have to rush it. my seconds are slowly creeping up at my arrival time. So I don't want to go too slow and make it so I have to stop real quick. And I'm especially going to be screwed if I have to move or switch tracks. So it looks like I have a blinking red, which means I'm going to be stopping ahead. And I'm hoping it switches me to the track that I need to, which looks like it is. Yep, looks like it's switching me off over here, which is good. Starting to pick up rain just slightly here. And I'll be stopping right up here while the crews work on the tracks. Look at all those abandoned vehicles. Why would there be a ton of abandoned vehicles up here? I think I can just stop right here and I'll be good. There we go. Ton of abandoned. I don't know if that's mud or if that's just rust. You got brand new yachts back here with a bunch of shitty cars. Very strange. Alright, the washout damage ahead of you is very minor, so I'll be able to release you to proceed towards San Diego in about 15 minutes. Take a break, dispatcher out. That's going to go ahead and end the scenario. It looks like we did get an achievement, which we'll look at here in a second. 1000 XP gained. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and look at the ranking. Probably 100 something. Yeah, 133 right there. And let's go back into the career tab, or excuse me, yeah. That's it. Yeah, the career tab here in the main menu. I'm now rank 8, as you can see. And we just got completed the career scenario and put on the Waters part 2. And let's look at some friends here. Got 15 online. See if any of them playing train scenario. Got quite a few that are playing. And Black Hawken, he was up to 7 way before I was. I guess he hasn't been back on the game in a while. Probably another middle-aged gamer that has to take time off of work to play. But he's very, very close on the XP, as you can see. I got 59.77. He's at 46.71 right there. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. The Middle Age Gamer. Go ahead and subscribe. Again, we got videos on the studio coming up. We also got a video on the prize pack coming up once I hit 500 subscribers. So please, please put my videos out there. Help me get more subscribers. The sooner that you do that, the sooner I'll put the prize pack out there and make a video on how you can win that. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.